Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis for its Savory, Savoy, and intense Italy over here. They have our pet bear, which is kind of awesome. Now, one of the things I'm going to start possibly doing, although it occupies our diplomats so much for, in a sense, no gain, is I'm thinking we need to start maybe counter-espionaging people who keep sabotaging our reputation so that eventually we can actually integrate our subject of Mali, which would be kind of nice. We do have one idle dude right now. I think the Ottomans were one, were Spain one, because I think there's been more than one along the way, which is kind of annoying. Any chance these guys have espionage ideas anywhere? Like, that might give me a little bit of a hint that we want to push a little harder against them. Not really. Now, we can get, I think we can get some spy defense bonus from grabbing espionage ideas themselves, but I don't think that's really what we're looking for. Foreign spy detection, yeah, right here on level 3, but it's not terribly... Aggressive expansion impact decrease is interesting. Fabricating claims doesn't matter for us. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's where we're gonna go, but it was probably worth giving it a think anyway. Currently, there's a bit of a coalition against us, not a very significant one, I would say. Unfortunately, because it's sort of spread out in a few places, we really don't have the ability to sort of freely expand over here without increasing the coalition or having it continue. I mean, I suppose Europe would start to fall off. They wouldn't care so much about here because it would be nice to grab Yemen because we still only have 40% trade power over here in the coast. Although I do realize there's some trade centers we could be embiggening over here. I don't like that we can't reach all of our land either. Taking a whack out of Ethiopia at some point might be okay, but I think Yemen's probably the earliest target. And you have new allies? We don't have a CB on you. Okay, well, let's build a spy network. Let's do that. We do have a lot of rebel factions brewing, but I don't think it's too bad. We do have these troops over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move you down. Okay, you're still within supply limit if you do that. And then what I'll probably do is grab one of these armies. Because we're still going to have a big one. Tell you what, I'll leave you. You're kind of nice and centered. I don't like actually being on the border with France. We do still have a truce with France right now, but I don't know when it'll go off, and I'll probably, like, get caught out and be completely obliterated. Hang on. Oh, was the first question just to stop drilling? Yeah, I was just on autopilot about that. Now, our fleet, we don't have a little pair of fleets or pair of ships anywhere doing nothing, so it's definitely going to be the correct transport fleet, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Ships are moving. These are some of our heavies over here. Yeah, it's light ships to protect trade. Don't heavy ships do something with regards to piracy? Or is there something about percentage of heavy ships? Am I thinking of colonial nations and the gold? I might be thinking of colonial nations and the gold this whole time with anti-piracy stuff. Now, what's our... are we actually patrolling in Seville? We are, although it's possible the bonus hadn't kicked in there. No, I don't know. It definitely seems to be in position. Oh, there you go. It's a new day. Everyone's reevaluating all of their coalition stuff. That, I mean, they're still awfully cranky over here. They could still rejoin the coalition, and they might, but it could theoretically give us a window to just start some stuff. For example, the Papal States over here. Okay, this is the problem with doing this. Let me pull back you out of Anhalt. Papal States over here, we should have claims all over them. 5 days. Boom, 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 boom. Even if it resets the coalition, I'm not concerned. Declare war. Allied with Denmark, Gaeldom, Commonwealth, Portugal, Flanders, and Sealy, or Keely, or I don't know which one it is. This seems kind of fine to me. Does it seem kind of fine to you too? With the exception that, hold on, rather than go and siege over here, what I'm going to do is do this and do this with my ships. Get my heavies in place because Portugal, of course, does have a navy. Mamluks are leaving it. That would be another good place to take a whack at. But the advantage of taking this is we can start finishing a mission. We'll have enough provinces in southern Italy to take a crack over there. I mean, Spain could also do it because I think this counts as southern Italy for that mission. I may be remembering wrong, but probably kind of moot one way or another. Do we have... we do have an... Are you really on the transports? Yeah, it probably has to do with the way we broke things apart. So we'll assign the Admiral to our military fleet over here. And I suppose I could even give you a mission right away. I mean, you don't have any enemies right now, but we could say something like hunt enemy fleets. Mediterranean? Or here? I guess we'll just click on the Mediterranean for the hunting. That's going to be fine. Portugal may or may not move in on that. I'm not even worried about a tick of morale over here, because there's no troops currently sitting here. So let's go. We'll move in here onto the capital fort, which will be trivial. Same thing with that battle, extremely trivial. Innovativeness, influence, some unrest. Yeah, that's probably fine. You do that. I'm going to take the infantry, split again, put a 10k over there. Oh. I didn't even see you there. Let's do something like that. That's going to be okay. Tell you what, I'll throw the cavalry in there as well. We'll have a river crossing and maybe no general, but we'll have a big numbers advantage. We don't have full morale, admittedly. We're stacking a lot of penalties on there, but I think we're fine. So yeah, I just want this thing to operate on its own. I mean, we could do some sieging and things, but there's some ships over there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did go and transfer a bunch of dudes down here, but I might not want to keep going with that. First of all, these transport ships, turn around, you're going to get yourself potentially killed on your own. Although we do have our combat fleet going around doing things, which is okay. You're still coming down here, which is okay. Maybe I'll still get you positioned somewhere over here, because I don't think we're going to need you in the north. If we look at total number of forces, yeah, we've got twice as much. I don't know that... Well, the Commonwealth is in on this, so Russia will be able to assist there. Local traders demand aid. 100 ducats is... Well, I mean, it's a lot in terms of our current treasury, but it's only a month worth of income. So that's kind of nothingness. He'll be taken down. Boom. Battle 1 there. Excellent. More little ship battles. Yeah, we're just going to get this cleaned up. You're there. The extra 20k. That's looking nice. Do we have idle generals? I was going to say we probably do. We'll just get that cleaned up. Hooray! Trading in slaves. I'm so happy. Boom, boom. Get you over here. All right. We have way more cannons we need. It's only level 1 fort. Actually, a little surprising that it hasn't popped yet, but we are not actually doing any kind of blockading, and I'm okay with that. Get the ships continue on their little hunting behavior here. I like it, because catching fleets requires a lot of, like, just constant attention. So that's actually a really nice feature, automate. All right, you're done. You're going to move over here. That's going to be fine. We're going to be capped on military power soon. We can't actually tech up yet. We could strengthen government if we want to boost our legitimacy, which would help our diplo-rep, but doesn't actually solve our problem, so I don't think that's the key. I think what we might do is, I think I'm just going to slap down a little development. Now, I have to be reminded, what's our state? We do have an institution in there. I think it's possible that we were still on, yeah, advancement efforts over here. Let me, just because I'm going to... Oh, here. Let me cancel these. All right, let's cancel. And again, bulk button here would be kind of nice. At least we don't have a whole lot of other institutions left to go through. So we're not going to be doing this that much more often. Next one, is it Enlightenment? It might be, because that was manufactories. I don't remember. Take a look in a second. Okay, that's done. Yeah, actually, let me look real quick at our tech screen. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, Enlightenment, and then there's the industrialization thrown in there. 1700, so quite a few years away, so not too concerned. Theoretically, everything could trigger with us. We need a ruler with at least level 5 skill. I mean, that's going to be, you know, I mean, we can't really organize it. It's like, yeah, that's it. We really want a ruler with that kind of skill. Hopefully it'll happen. So what I was going to do is sort by development, sort by, sorry, cost over here, and then just go ahead and buff this up. I could get the discount in a few places, but you know what? Let's just do this. So you're almost at 20. You are at 20. Let me do some of these that are below 20. Oh, wow. Okay, I may have burned more military power than intended there. more than I needed. Although we're really far ahead. I mean, we're 12 years ahead for crying out loud. So, but maybe it would have been worth getting a discount if I was doing that much, especially in just a couple of little provinces. All right, let's start just moving up, and we can smash these dudes. We really don't need this many troops here, but what the heck, right? You're still buzzing around. You getting attrition over here? We are out of sailors. That's right. That's been a problem before. And with these guys so active, let me just dock you for a sec so that your sailor count, our sailor count increases. Because while they're at sea and running missions and stuff, we do get that. Because been occupied. Yeah, that's all fine. So sailors is this one here. First, I'll sort by cost to see all the places where I already have the base building. Oh, we'll get a few of those. I don't remember ever having problems with sailor counts before. And it feels like we've got plenty of coast, so it feels like we should be generating plenty of sailors, but maybe the balance of how many sailors you get changed at some point, and I didn't know that, and just it increased the importance of building sailor buildings. Alright, Bari finally went. That took a long time. Do that. We still have no sailors because we're still waiting for those numbers to actually appear. That being said, you know what? Let's just move this out. Maybe what I can do is I can dock, I could dock my heavies after this little battle. It's not like I'm actually going to need them to fight. That seems like an okay thing. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to dock the heavies, and we'll do this. Let's move it down here. Like, they haven't sieged any forts or anything. Although it does point out the fact that I don't have any forts over here to auto, de-siege this stuff. Mill here is being worked on. Here, let's detach and move. Thank you. And I guess that was that for that, too. I guess we can dock all you guys. Remerge you for now. That's going to be fine. Let's move up over... Actually, you move up to there. That's going to be okay. And you're going to come down here. Ooh, another self-sustaining colony. Excellent. Now, is there... Yeah, we can come over here, send you that way, and then go and do one of those. All right. You keep up the good work there, colonists. Thank you very much. You're done that. Okay. You're going to de-siege this. You're going to go de-siege that. You're going to go right there. Thank you. You're going to go and step on those guys, which is going to be great. Boop, 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 boop. And I think that's their capital as well, so while we're there, we can start sieging it out. Nice. We've got enough cannons for everything. Wonderful. France is... Oh, they've got manufactories, right? I don't know where you're running off to. Okay, so that's that. You'll siege this. We could work on the Commonwealth. We could go and hit Portugal. We could go back to Flanders, because we seem to do that all the time. Russia's over here. I suspect they're going to be fine. What I'm going to do is, just in case they didn't already have it, I'm going to encourage... Yeah, there we go. Russia. Just go a sieging. You're going to be okay. All right, what I'll do then is I'll just go and head straight for the capital of Flanders. Take them out. We could maybe consider separate piecing them. Depends on how much war score we actually get. So I hit okay there. Ease game. And you're going to go there. And you are maybe going to run into this stack. Surprised they're not running away. I was going to say, we could maybe force march to catch them, but we're not going to have to do that. Max, max, max. Easy stack wipe. Stop here. That's going to lock. There it is. One will just move over here and stomp on him too. Because we can. Go siege one there. Venice trade node, yeah, past. I mean, we don't, strictly speaking. The Venice trade node stuff is going to be okay. Maybe we don't care about the stuff that's left in past. We could just not take it and just to manage some aggressive expansion. But I don't know. Seems okay. Tell you what, let's go and send both of you over here like that. Boom, done. So if I talk to you, I have a permanent claim on... Oh, right, and they own Venice. So we definitely want to eat that up. Can take that. And I think I will, just because it'll look better. Oh, they're not willing to give me everything. There we go. We're okay over here. So let's do that. I don't think... I'm going to just deal with whatever happens with some of the coalition stuff. We might delay some of our peace out still, just to bleed off a little bit of the length of it. But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty bold now. I think we're going to be mostly okay. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, we finally own Venice itself. We're just going to do this. We really don't want them to build up. There's a coalition forming. They might decide to start the war as well while we're isolated like this, or while we're at a war. You know what I'm going to do actually with you guys? Just stop over here. Is this a high supply limit place? Let's send you to a place with really high limit, and we'll just build you up a new army. Oh, I wanted to start setting up a template. Cavalry, like optimization really is the sort of thing I'm thinking. Ratio, no, not ratio. I think it has to do with their reach and things. I mean, if we only end up going... Ooh, the Ottomans declare war on the Mamluks. That's going to be bad for the Mamluks. Although they can't reach that much of it, because I cut it in half. If I just deny them access, well, they can probably still land some ships, so I think it's going to be moot. Okay, let's take a quick look at our land units templates. Actually, before we do that, we'll confirm. I think we're still 32 combat with 34. So what I'm going to do here is... And actually... Where does it say the cavalry reach? Is it part of the unit description itself over here? Flanking range 2. So for some optimization you tie into that, but it's such a moot thing. So the flanking range means that so infantry are 1, cavalry are 2 right now. The cavalry flanking range will improve. And this has to do if there's no one directly in front of you, you can attach, like if you in the combat unit, it's a bunch of squares that are lined up with each other. Normally you attack the person in front of you. There's no one in front of you. Infantry can attack the person left or right of wherever they are. Like, so if they're on the right side, they can attack to the left. And then all of a sudden you're double stacking on the same one. And cavalry have a range of 2. So if let's say they have a front row of 10, right? And I have a front row of, say, 10 infantry. With a range of 2, 1 cavalry, 2 cavalry on each side. That's second cavalry with my... So if I have a total of 16... Let's say 10 and 10? So 14 people. So an extra 2 cavalry on the side. Then all of a sudden we're like triple tapping the same infantry. But that only makes a difference if we have more people than they do. And the amount of people they have is less than the combat width. So it's a pretty edge case, but right now with a reach of 2, the optimal cavalry number turns out to be 4, because we could put 2 on each side. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a template that's built for that. What I like to do is I'm going to go for a full 34 infantry over here, which is the combat width. As some of them get damaged, then they can maybe move aside or things. And then as a bonus here, if the cavalry never come into play, I'm never going to cry. It's going to be okay. In terms of artillery, just... more artillery, more better is really what it comes down to. I think I'm going to start building to around 25 just to make it somewhat manageable. Because, so 34 width, 4 range, or sorry, 2 range, flanking range, 25 cannon. 25 is how many cannons you need for, I think, the next fort level that we're going to be dealing with soon. So we're going to start to standardize on something like that. So we actually have way too many cavalry on this one. Let me grab half of these, like that, and I'm going to tell you to pull back. And, oh, you don't actually have any at all. Well, then, never mind. Just come over here, and you'll join up over there. Okay, because then what I can do is I can say, hey, conform to a template, do this, and you'll build up there. And we can do the same thing with these guys afterwards. They'll even pull extras out. So always start with your biggest armies, get them to conform, because if there's any extras, they can pull out, and then you can go and combine them with your other army, and then conform over there. But yeah, we'll do a wee bit of this. So it's because the Commonwealth's so huge, and actually Portugal's got a fair amount of potency as well, the reason we don't have a very large percentage over here. Now, after 5 years, because we have full occupation on the Papal States, we'll still be able to piece them out the way we want, but, for now, this is going to be better. Okay, well, you're done there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and move down to the coast. And we're going to take our ships and we'll meet up over there and we'll drop some troops off into Portugal. We might focus, it might be really nice to finally grab some of this territory over here so that we can make a move on Morocco. Not that we really need the Moroccan space. Really, all we're interested in is gaining some territory inside the Seville trade node so we get a little bit more power over there. And that would be really, really nice. Merge this one up. You get down there. You're going to finish sieging this. So yeah, the coalition is re-coalitioning. And there might be even more willing participants soon enough. But we can keep building up our troops. We still have some force limit to spare. Like, our force limit is so high, right? Right here. 314 is our total force limit. We can definitely go and do more than this. All right. Siege over here is done. I can probably just peace out Flanders. Now, do we want to do something else with them? I don't think I need to split anything out. Cancel your lines of the Papal States, which doesn't matter because I don't think the Papal State's going to last very long. Just give me war reps and all your money. And that's going to be good enough. Black flag over there, but that's okay. I'm going to get you to just come down here. And we'll build some more troops up soon enough. How many transports do I have right now? 41. So that's a little awkward, but it's good. Oh, we also don't have very many cannons in this group. Well, we'll probably just end up making a couple of trips. So, let me go... What? Okay. I mean, yes, it's possible, but just because it's possible doesn't mean that's what you should do. Alright, land over there. Lando Calrissian. We are building our spy network over here in Yemen. We are going to fabricate a claim on, there we go, Taze. It's got the highest value. That seems like a good one to do. We've got that. We've got these troops over here. I mean, part of me is still wondering, should we just start this? No CB, that's not true. They are allied to Ethiopia now, which they weren't before. I might wait until the first war is done, and then pull the trigger then. It seems like it might be okay. Ooh, we did run into a big number of ships over here. Not as big as our number of ships. But still. Lights, transports. Not too shabby. It's a bit of a shame that we had so many transports involved in this, but it's going to be okay. I'll land in Tangier so that it can attack over here without doing the getting the disembarkment penalty, which is pretty brutal. We might have to fix some of our ships as well, but we'll deal with that in a second. So you over here, I'm going to tell you to conform to this template. Thank you. They're still building up over here, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is... Oh, apparently all my leaders are signed. Really? I could start drilling this. We'll work it out later. Mamluks, I'm going to say no to access to you. And you're going to be like, why? Well, I'm actually helping you. Because if I give you access, I also give access to the Ottomans. Honestly, though, are these separatists? If they were separatists, that'd be great. No, noble rebels. That's too bad. Oh, did I die? I did. Eugenio is now running things, and he did have better stats. Right, I'd made my king into a ruler explicitly for that. Discount stability cost, okay. I don't know if we'll do that right now. We are really ahead. We are really ahead. What's our next idea group going to be? It's like influence ideas so we can actually annex these vassals easier. We also get the Diplo rep. Admin ideas are always really good. Might be a little late for the admin tech discount, but then we get the governing capacity. Like, this is a good one for running just a bigger nation. Although it's a shame it's got all this merc stuff, because I don't really care about that. We really don't... I mean, the autonomy change in economics is really good. Not like we're really hurting for money, and it's a little bit of a tall growth. Humanists could be really useful. The unrest and the years of separatism thing will go a long way. This helps spurn away some AE, although we may not care about that. Cheaper ideas, I mean, it might be a little late for that. Or we just grab another military one, which is highly, highly, highly viable. I suppose maritime ideas have some value. Where's our sailors? Our ships are better. We can have more of them. Ship costs are down. Blockade goes up. We can repair when we're oot and a boot. Galley costs get unlocked. You don't care about that. Heavy ship combat ability could be valuable. We can get more naval force limit, which also might be valuable. The morale boost from defensive ideas is also really nice. Like, it's actually incredibly strong. I don't know if we really care about the attrition value as much. We could get a bonus merchant, some trading power. Fort stuff, regiment cost. What we could get for completing offensive ideas. Siege stuff is really nice. Automatically discover adjacent when colony is built. Settler chance. We can live without it. Aristocratic. We get the cavalry, military tech stuff. Manpower. Another diplomat, which isn't terrible. Mercenary manpower. An extra siege pip is actually really strong. Trade connections policy is not bad. Production efficiency wouldn't be terrible either. Construction costs we don't really care about so much. Yeah, so I was just looking here because I'm behind on I forgot I could do that. I'm behind on Diplotech. So I was just wondering, is there any chance that if I'm gonna want a diplomatic idea, what I might want to do is put the focus on Diplo. And since we are done our quantity ideas, we could pull the focus off of military. It mostly comes down to what idea I might want next. And there's just some really, 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 really good options out there. I might go humanist. It's hard to go wrong. The unrest drop, it just makes so much of a difference. Like, it's so good for massive expansion. I really do value it a lot. Plus, humanist helps with the enlightenment, right? I think. Yeah, I think we might do that. So that's an admin idea. So what I might do, and especially we're about to core some stuff, I'm going to pull the focus back to admin here. Because we don't really need it in military. We're still well ahead over there. We'll pull it to admin because we're going to do some coring in a second anyway. So that sounds pretty good to me. Okay, you're done there. What I'm going to do is... yeah, let's move... oh yeah, you're doing that again. Forgot. Over there. Boom, boom, boom. Start the siege over here. Not that we have enough cannons. And I'm moving my ships, so we're not going to have the blockade either. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to grab all this artillery right now. Load it on a ship. Move the ship back over here. And we should actually be able to land here and then move over. Plus we could use some repairs. Go, eject those ships. We kill them. Land. I take all these cannons, which is more than we need, so there's going to be extra attrition. That is kind of pointless, but oh well. Repair damaged ships, so the healthy ones I'm just going to move out here, help out with the blockade, help out with that siege, which will be aided with all the cannons as well. Austria likes us, hooray! Flanders, sure, you know what? That's fine, Flanders. You go nuts, buddy. I'm assuming we're below our leader cap, yeah, so I'm going to roll a new leader. Okay, that's a lot of fire pips. We are probably at the point where... well, the fire pips will certainly help the artillery fire. And our infantry is sort of matching up over here. Yeah, you see the artillery fire just gets crazier and crazier. And that's when the artillery really starts to become the primary point of an army. Yeah, Pomerania, absolutely we'll stick together. That sounds great to me. We've cored Venezia. Lovely. Valet's gone. Failed another check over there, which is a bit unfortunate. So there's still coalition, you know, has formed. Oh, Spain's in on it. Yeah, then they're going to get, like, just crankier here in a second. What's their total score? 54. Yeah, so they just barely got in on it. We still do have, like, a pretty good set of extra defenses with all our vassals and things, but that is a little bit painful sounding. Let's move you over here. Let's dock over here. Actually, is it possible we have access right through Spain? We do. So we'll just go ahead and do that then. Walk over. And then what I'll do is I'll just get you to come over here and blockade the coast of Portugal. Make them unhappy. We'll just split you in half and do that. I could split these guys, but there might be attrition ticks anyway. Oh, I'm going to fabricate one more claim, I guess. And then I will stop building a spy network. And Let me counter spy against you. How long is the sabotage reputation lasting? Still there now. God. That is not helping. Which I guess is the point. Siege that out. We've got that. We've got some troops to boop. We'll leave the diplomat available. Annexation's never going to happen. We lost the siege? Oh, I think that's up here. We might be able to feed some land to Russia. Tried by the Papal States. Huh. If I look at you, if I'm in diplomat mode. Yeah, you have claims all over the place here. On the other hand, if Russia gets too big, maybe they'll want, they'll want to break away or something. But I don't think that's really going to be a problem. Maybe we'll just feed them like a province, one or two. So by counter spying, it increases the detection by 33%. I think, and it doesn't say it, but I think they build their network half as fast as well, which is important. Of course, as soon as their network with us goes above 25, there was already a base chance of detecting. Before 25, there's no chance. But yeah, I don't know if you can catch them before they get enough to sabotage reputation. I don't know how much you need for it. It might be 60. Not sure. I'm going to boop some of these troops here because I want to dissuade them from, wanting to join other wars, to join coalitions, just keep some of their strength low. This is going to give me war score only against the Pope directly. It's not going to affect Portugal, although it's certainly going to affect their willingness to continue to fight. So yeah, we'll just boop them a little, and then we'll go and stand over here and get, too much attrition, but that's going to have to be fine. I'll move you down over there. They blockading me somewhere. Oh, not for very long, but okay. Probably just some ships moving around. Then we'll down more of their ships as well, and that's another important thing. Keeping their total ship count down, force them to keep rebuilding it, and make spend more money on that is really good. So those can be replaced as well. Okay, so that's all the places that already had some sort of dock there, and yeah, I'm gonna go and throw those docks in as well. Increase the serial count because we keep sort of just being a little annoyed by it. Okay, a bunch of truces expiring. That might mean more people join the coalition, which could maybe get too strong. I don't know. Like, we only have one rival. I would actually like to rival France. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're still at some point we'll also have all the admin efficiency tech. Peace offer from the Commonwealth. Well, they're certainly thinking they're losing. I don't see any reason to rush this peace offer. France declares war on the Inca. I feel like that's not the first time they've done that. On you. Well, I think this war is going to go on for no... Ooh. Yeah, that is some high attrition. Holy crap. Okay. Go dock over here. Angier. Didn't realize we were outside of naval range that much. We were going to lose a ton of ships. That's crazy. Okay, so I was just going to say, the war is going to go on for a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. And we're going to pick it up next time. Certainly our goal is to eat that. If we grab a few more things, it wouldn't be too bad. There's still some appeal to taking Ceuta itself. Holding on to this would be really nice. It's already got a fort, and like it's a hill. So, well, highlands, same as a hill. So we would keep the fort here. We'd embiggen it. Plus it's got the straight crossing from Spain, who we're definitely going to butt heads with later. So I think it all makes a ton of sense. France, there's only 15, so likely nothing's going to come of that. Not that we can remarry them at this point anyway. They don't like us very much. They don't actually hate us as much. They're feeling threatened compared to me. That is interesting. Alright folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye!